Hello and welcome guys to HK Cricket Football. Guys, today in this video we will do Delhi Capitals KKR prediction and who will win today IPL 2020 match. The Delhi Capitals will face off against the Kolkata Knight Riders in the 16th match of IPL 2020. A small bond is at Sharjah could very well label this Delhi Capitals versus KKR clash as one between the betting units. Sharjah Delhi Capital will look to bounce back to winning ways when they face off against the upbeat Kolkata Knight Riders in the 16th match of IPL 2020 at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The Capitals began their season with a thrilling super over win against the Kings of Punjab and followed it up with a massive 44 runs win over the Chennai Super King. The Danish Karthik leads side were undone by a Rohit Sharma masterclass and commenced their IPL 2020 campaign with a 49 runs loss to the Mumbai Indians. As for the Delhi vs Kolkata clash today, we could be in for a run feast given the big hitters who might come to the party and make the most of small ground dimensions. IPL 2020 Delhi Capital vs KKR Match Prediction. Sharjah has produced some high scoring matches this season and with big names like Rishabh Pant and Andre Russell among others set to feature in today's games, the bowlers are certain to be under the pump throughout. There's no doubt that both Delhi Capitals and KKR boast of top quality batting units, but the Capitals batsmen have more often than not come to be the urge of needing to up the ante with some rush shots. The most recent example of Delhi Capitals' poor execution can be drawn from their previous game against Sunrise Hyderabad when Sharjah and Rishabh Pant both threw away their wickets when instead they need to play out the treat of Rashid Khan variation. As for KKR, Shubman Gill has looked like $1,000,000 at the top of order, having scored 124 runs from the 3 matches with 150 to his name. However, today all eyes will be on Sunil Narine for one simple reason. The Southpaw has failed to impress at the top of the order this season, and this match could very well decide if KKR want to persist with Narine at the top along Shubman Gill. There's no ground better suited to Narine attacking style of play than Sharjah, and the all-rounder will be eager to make the most of the ground dimensions today. Another interesting battle we could be witness to is one between the Capital spinners and the KKR lower order, especially Andre Russell. Spin has played absolutely no role in Sharjah thus so far. And with Russell power coming into the equation, time will tell if Delhi Capital spinners manage to tame and the big hitting prowess that the West Indian bring to the table. Akshar Patel and Amit Mishra have economy rates of just 4.60 and 7.25 respectively this season, and if Ravichandra Ashwin is fit for the encounter, Delhi Capitals might be forced to make a change in their playing 11. Undoubtedly true, Rakagizura Rabada will be the X factor for Delhi Capitals and he will need to be at his best to stop the KKR batsmen from running away with the game. Although Enrich and Nortige started in promising fashion, he fizzled out a fire bat and Ishant Sharma is returning from a back spasm. Delhi Capital will need to make the most of rather inexperienced bowling trio comprising of Shivam Mavi, Kamlesh Nagarkoti and Varun Chakravarti that KKR skipper Danish Karthik has at his disposal. Granted, the trio have really stood up the challenge so far, but Sharjah have never been a happy hunting ground for the bowlers and today's match will be a real test for their skills. Not to forget, Kuldeep Yadav has been taken for plenty in the 3 games so far and he's only 1 wicket to his name, and despite Kuldeep poor show, KKR option on the bowling front could be decisive factor in the today game. Eventually, it could come down to the battle of the betting units, and if Delhi Capital spinners are carted 4 runs today, Sharjah might be left scratching his head for the solution. And one reckons that the multiple option that KKR skipper Karthik had is his disposal might be biggest influencer on the end result. So the today prediction is that KKR to win today is just might be from the previous game that I take that prediction that KKR maybe today they win. How much of an impact will Andre Russell have today? So guys, I hope you guys like this video. If you did, hit the like button and make sure you guys subscribe the HK Cricket Football channel and hit the bell icon.